Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Divide and Conquer. My name is Mark Tresser, and this is my Gondor campaign. Boy, oh boy, we are making some serious progress against Enedwaith. We've got Bree under siege, we've got Hobbiton under siege, we've got Michel Delving under siege, and that is it for now. But we took Under Towers and Mithlond last episode. We're working on getting governors to all these places. We're working on getting even more armies to the front so we can annihilate Enedwaith even faster. We've got Ostsul, we've got Koloniak, Tirthuin, we've got Tharbad. My goodness, there's so much stuff happening all at once. Now, real quick before, well, actually, first thing we do in every episode is save the game, just in case I forgot, and end the turn. While we end the turn, I'm going to talk to you about the Patreon page, which is in the description. You can find a link there, where you can support me financially for $5 per month. Works out to about 17 cents per daily video. I think that's really good value for money, and it's my only source of income right now, so I'd really appreciate it if you could go over there and consider subscribing to that, because it would really help me out. And while you're at it, why don't you like and subscribe and comment, even if it's just to suggest a name for one of the settlements that I've captured that we should rename, like Urgestalad, which is on the screen right now. So many troops are moving. Almost done. There we go. We've got a general in that fort. That's good to know. I don't think we need any governors right now. I think we've got people on the way to everywhere that needs governors, but having spares is useful. All right, Enedwaith didn't attack us anywhere. Number one in everything, as per usual. Couple of buildings. Those cities are definitely almost done. University. Cool. We are still retraining at Lorm's Dire. And at Dunlarak. I was thinking about moving this army off to a different place to be further retrained, I think. So let's do that. Let's send them to Tharbad, I guess. They may be too big for that. Yeah. But what we could do is get some of the fully retrained units out of Tharbad. And put them in Metrith or Koloniak, maybe? 5 of them. Koloniak. Perfect. And that should mean that there's not enough yet. Okay. We'll move one more Gondor Spearman with them. So now there should be enough room in Tharbad for them, and they'll get retrained. You're going to Metrith. That's good. Longbottom is already governed. You are going to Doom. Good. We got one general going to Under Towers, I believe. No, we don't. We have this general who's going to capture this fort, and then is going to go to Harlond to govern there, where there is already a slot for him. That's great. We do need a governor at Mithlond, and we need a governor at Under Towers. So let's get you to Under Towers. Should be fine. You get far enough to make a watchtower and then get back to Doom. Yes. Excellent. And that gives me a little more vision around that area. Speaking of, can you get a little bit further out and build a watchtower also? Thank you. And maybe you can get up to here. Little watchtower. That cleans up a lot of our vision that we were lacking in that area. It's good. Longbottom, how about you? How are you feeling? Ooh, not great. That's probably good enough. Give us a little bit more vision. There's still this sort of strip that we need to do. Speaking of watchtowers, let's go check on our watchtower generals. These are 2 generals that we have consigned to spending most of their lives wandering the Haradrim wastes and picking off areas that need watchtowers. dodging this independent general. That should be fine. He doesn't seem to be moving, so I'm happy with that. Okay, what else is there to do? Let's see. I think that's it, really. I mean, we have some armies moving. You're moving to reinforce the siege at Bree, which is great. I think Enedwaith may have given up on that siege, though. They don't seem to have a whole lot of troops there. We have 5 armies at Hobbiton. I think we have another army heading towards Michel Delving. Yes, we do. Let's get them right up next to the other besieging army, and hopefully we can besiege it with both of them. There is this fort here that maybe we could do something about, but not right now. Alright. I think I'm happy with that. Let's save the game. And with that, we will end the turn. Watch some more generals move, some more spies move, some more troops move. One general pretty close to that fort, so that's good to know. That's an extra unit that went into Tharbad, so I need to further remove troops from Tharbad, which is fine. Alright, Tharbad, yeah, cool. Let's just merge you. I don't really care. And we can't retrain anything here. Fantastic. Well, we'll hold off there for a minute. 3 new generals, because of course. We're sending them to this fort. And I don't think there's a whole lot of other stuff that we need to do with extra generals right now, so the fort is definitely a decent option. It's close enough to the front that we can use them for governors, but not so far that, I don't know, that we're going to worry about them getting there safely. Hothenur making 11,000 gold and still growing. It's crazy. Master Mason's Hall and Eisenrun would be useful. Okay. Grain exchange. Wait a minute. Master Mason's Hall. Horndage, sure. Born. I'm trying to get this leveled up, but I'm not sure that there's a lot I can do about that. Nope, never mind. There's public baths that I can do. Also, let's just get rid of this militia garrison. That's not useful anymore. Mason's Guildhouse in Harland. You need some more work on pop growth. Good. Tharbad. We trained Tharbad Royal Guard, which is cool. Can't retrain anything, though. Still waiting on that. Really, what do I need to retrain? Hinithgelen Cav, Citadel Guard. So I might not actually be able to train anything here. Let's get these guys moving to Lone Dyer, I think. I think they'll be able to retrain there. I'm not sure, but I think. I think that they will be able to. You need to be retrained. Most of these guys are pretty well retrained. I think we'll merge these 2 units of Anfilis pikemen and then move them to Siduri, where maybe I could do more retraining. Yes, I can. And then we'll get that other army over to Lone Dyer and we'll retrain them there. Bregdor, you are almost to the fort, but I'm going to immediately send you to Mithlond. Hopefully you get there safely. Michel Delving needs reinforcements. Maintain the siege there. Hobbiton is looking good. 1 turn to surrender there, so we should see an attack by Enedwaith there if they want to keep it. 2 turns of Michel Delving, so we'll have 3 turns in a row, 3 turns in a row of grabbing territory, and then we'll start to move armies to the north. Now, the thing is, Ered Luin is annoying in that they have Fornos Dorain, but they don't have almost any of the surrounding settlements, so we have to kind of go around them in order to grab the rest of not the Duna, the Enedwaith settlements that we've ordered. There's still Bruinos and Imladris, which we will come back for if we need to, but for now I kind of want to finish grabbing this sort of hinterland area first. That should be good. I'm looking for extra spies as well. I don't think I have any that aren't like spying on an enemy or like a settlement that I don't know. So in that case, we might be able to recruit extra spies. Yeah. Maybe not in every settlement, but a couple. Four extra spies should be sufficient. And that'll give us a good opportunity to, yeah, cause some problems there. Moving these guys to Koloniak, they were just kind of getting moved out of Tharbad so that we could get more troops in there, but now we have moved the troops on from Tharbad. I was going to say, let's move out of Ostenethil, but I don't think that's actually going to be useful. Is there any other armies that I could move out that could get retrained faster somewhere? No, these are defensive units. Can I train anything in Dunyard? Yes. Good. This guy's just chilling here. Let's get you to loan to Ongren and retrain you. While we're at it, yeah, I think that's pretty much it, except we still have to do our watchtowers, as usual. Almost to the corner of the map with our border watchtower guy. And we're making some good progress with this other guy, I would say. Some very good progress. Alright, save the game. End the turn. See what happens. That governor is almost to where he's needed, but not quite there. And our governor almost to Harland, which is good to see. Oh, is Dorwinian actually attacking Maroon, finally? They've just got one settlement left, and it's been sitting there forever. Alright, getting attacked at Hobbiton. Chieftain Dan. What's up, Chieftain Dan? And Moot-Speaker. Oh, wait, we might actually regicide Enedwaith here. Oh my god, I'm so glad I have Heirloom leading the siege. Okay, so we might actually kill their faction leader and their faction heir at the same time, which I believe would completely annihilate their faction. Hell, I could almost auto-resolve this battle. It's almost 4-1, but I'm not going to. I want to see this happen live. And we have Swan Knights. Ah, couldn't get any better, could it? We have 2 Swan Knights, because we have Heirloom. Oh, man. This is about to get crazy. No, Heirloom has Penethgelling, sorry. But we have some crazy cavalry advantage here, and we have 4 armies involved in the fight. Like, it's going to be crazy. And it's a bridge battle? I have no words. This is fantastic. It does kind of negate my cav advantage, but I'm okay with it if I get to have a really fun bridge battle. Let's actually put you over here. Get the spears going. Not you. 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 Oop. And you. That's all the spears. I'm going to put them here. They need to get into the bridge really, really quickly when we start the battle, so it's good to have them close. Our backup infantry, just in case our spear line gets busted. And then we have a whole bunch of cav, which will not be useful until the very end of the battle. Alright. Start the battle and charge forward, please. Archers, do your work. Infantry, do your work. Everybody do your work. Alright, defensive stance, yes. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. We got our spears in position to defend the bridge. Some of our archers are already firing. We've killed 3% of them already. This is absolutely hilarious. It truly is. I don't know why they think they have a chance in this fight, but they don't. I guarantee you they don't. Oh, I don't have, this is not an archer, this is a javelin unit. So they're gonna come over here so that they have a better angle. And then I get the rest of the archers to be further up on the shore so that they have better range. And can get like some point blank shots on anybody who's crossing the bridge. I actually do have a pretty good angle. Like, well, it's less good if they're closer down, they're further down the hill, but the hill does give them kind of a nice angle, so the AI reinforcements will be happy about that. Should I just charge my cavalry across this bridge? Is that what you're asking me to do right now? Because I will do it. I will absolutely do it. Still only 3% down. But I'd like to think that there's a possibility that we can get more. Good possibility. Yeah, bring those archers up here, buddy. I think they're just waiting for the reinforcements to show up, which is fine, but my reinforcements are bigger, so I don't know why they would do that. I think we're only shooting these guys, which is kind of bad because they probably have really good armor stats, so they aren't going to get hit a lot by those arrows. But we've got some marksmen coming in. Oh, we knocked out the war wagons. Those war wagons were a little too close to my archers. Alright, these marksmen should start getting hit, yeah. Silly thing to do, charging in your marksmen. Like, hey, I know. We've got these archers that are really effective. What should we do? Charge them at the enemy spears without letting them fire any shots. Good idea. Very good idea. AI showing its strengths as always. Alright, how are we doing here? We've got you set up. Why are you idle? There's stuff to shoot at. How about shootout stance? Is that something that will work? Yes, it looks like the archers are active now. Okay. Ooh, catapult, watch yourself. I don't want you killing my spears now. 10%. 0 for 11. Okay, we're doing fine. There'll be more fun to be had here. Herders are coming in. They're going to get annihilated by these spears. Especially since they aren't charging, and even if they were, their charge would be interrupted by their own skirmishers, which are blocking their path to my infantry. Hilarious. 14%. My archers are like almost out of ammo already, which is great. Game is definitely lagging a little. I can't imagine why. This cavalry is getting mighty close to my front lines. I don't want them there. I only want you to shoot at them and let me handle the front lines. Why are you moving your cav? That catapult is doing the Lord's work right now. Holy. Good job, Catapult. Very good job. Trebuchet also? Clan Heralds are in the fight. Okay, that catapult shot clearly did not hit those guys, but I guess I'll take the win. If that catapult hits the Clan Heralds and kills the general, that would be amazing. Okay. Now all the cavalry is simply charging ahead. Which means we'll probably get a bunch of casualties here. "2% for 34, though. Like, we're definitely winning. Oh, ho, ho. Good shot. Good shot. Yeah, that cav is making choices. Capital C choices. Still only lost 2%. So I gotta say, I'm not mad at it. I just question the utility of it. Especially since I think the cav are pushing my infantry forward somehow, which doesn't really help things. My archers are all out of ammunition. We're now down 7%. Probably because of this cavalry push. But we're making good progress across the bridge, to be fair. My computer is not a fan of this. We've got 56% of them down as well. Well, let's send the rest of our infantry in, as useful as it's going to be. Oh! Good catapult shots. Ooh. The entire bridge is just filled with all of our troops. Which is not as useful as perhaps the AI thinks it is, because look at how many frickin' casualties they're taking in this mad charge. We are taking them out. It's just not happening very quickly. Ooh, watch out. Oh, see, that's not good. When the catapult does stuff like that, that's when I stop being impressed and start being worried. Yeah, that first AI reinforcement army is down to 50%. That seemed like a questionable one. No, they're not routing, they're just at skirmish mode. $29 for 81. I do wish the first number was smaller, but I don't think Hirluin's army is taking nearly as much damage as the rest of them. We haven't killed any generals yet, though, notably. So it would be good to see that happen real quick here. And maybe not as many of our own troops murdered. That would be great. Land heralds are starting to question the utility of this fight. I might charge my cav in to deal with them. There's another clan herald somewhere. Oh, wait. They might be routing? No, they're coming in. Okay. Alright, now we can go in aggressive mode. It's what you wanted the whole time anyways. Let's get some of our spears to go over here and deal with the cav. Here come the Swan Knights. Boom, shakalaka. Alright. Continue. Pick up the routers. Do not let these generals get away. That is not acceptable. We want to knock out this entire faction right now if we can. That's one. It's their faction heir. Come on, show me that message. Show me that message. That's two. That's their faction leader. I think that's Enedwaith actually destroyed. I could be wrong, but I think that's Enedwaith actually destroyed. And then it's just a matter of cleaning up a bunch of independent settlements, which is gonna be a lot easier. A lot easier than dealing with Enedwaith and all of their many armies that are roaming the lands. It does potentially mean that that Eredluin declares war on me because Enedwaith is suddenly gone. But it also potentially means that Enedwaith or that Eredluin can fix some of their own border gore because they have that one isolated settlement, and I prefer they didn't. Because that's just ugly to look at, you know? Alright, who's still left here? So this guy. I don't see anybody else. Wow. 24 for 95. Yeah, this army right here is dumb. So dumb. A lot of big numbers in the parentheses. Don't like that, but we did real good here. Gondor archers punching way above their weight. The catapult doing a good amount of damage, so is the trebuchet, so are the fountain guard. I'm happy with the results. I wish the catapult could hit something instead of, our own troops. But good fight. Possibly completely destroying Enedwaith, depending on how the rules work for that, I don't know. And it all happens in Hobbiton, where it all began. Well, not for me, but where it all began in another story. $17,000 gold. 15,000 of which is please give us back our faction leader and faction heir. No dice. Yeah, let's exterminate it. Wait, what? We killed their faction leader and their faction heir. What? Okay, so they don't. We have another general here somewhere. Now, I have a bunch of captains, which is not as useful. But let's bring Heirluin through. Let's get this army in here. That'll work. Let's get the rest of these armies up towards Numinos, where they will besiege next turn, I believe. Because that is simply the next spot that they need to be in. There we go. Alright, so next turn we will take Michel Delving, and then the turn after that we will take Bree. End of turn report, of course we're number 1 in everything. Construction. Just keep building stuff. Bulk food is making 11,000 and still building. The numbers in late game are crazy. Hold on, I have a question. Requires... Oh, this requires a large town. Okay, cool. Let's work on pop growth. Oops. Tharbad, got a guard barracks. Get Steward stables next. And then Tirthuin. You need some more pop growth, please. And Metrith University. Get a bunch of extra spies. Okay, let's... I need a spy at... the Husanor. I need a spy at... this one. Can't remember what it's called. Can't imagine it's gonna matter. Tirthuin. I need a spy. I guess at Fenestrunin, just in case. I don't anticipate the Dunedain declaring war on me, but just in case. Metrith. I need a spy at this one. Loaned Ongrin, retrained territorial guardsmen. That's good. Just keep them there. Saduri, retrained Gondor militia. That's good. I think we can move this army in a second. Saduri, retrained Monfless pikemen. Okay. So, yeah, let's move this army out. Send them up towards... Enedwaith held on to their core territories. We're going to send this army towards Numinos, but they probably will just move towards Baridonianak in the long run. Numinos is a large city. Enedwaith is just a city. I'm wondering if their capital is anywhere that I can see. Oh, it's Baridonianak? Okay, cool. You are moving up to be in reinforcement range of Bree, which is good news because that's happening in 2 turns, I believe. Can't see it. 2 turns, yes. Where are you going? Okay. Since we've taken Hobbiton, we don't need a spy there anymore, so we can put you over... over here, I think? So you're going to that one. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. That works out. We do have a spy over here, don't we? Yeah, we do. Just gotta keep them close. Oh, wait. Are the goblins gone? No, they still exist somehow. Where are the goblins? We should probably get a spy over here. Do the goblins still exist? No, they must have gotten destroyed and I just didn't notice. Okay. Well, that's fine. Goblins are gone. Rune, I think, is the only outright evil faction that's left. But they may be about to die. This Dorwanian's bringing out a bunch of armies over there. Let's take a break from all that and think about watchtowers. That's good enough. We can start heading north. Good, 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 good. Okay. How's our general gathering going? It's good. Alright, I am just ecstatic about all of this. Michel Delving, we got one more turn on, so we will see that siege end this next turn. Let's save the game, and I believe we can end the turn now. Just watch as all of the stuff moves. We seem to have a general hanging out near Tharbad. There's also an army hanging out near Tharbad, and I'm not sure why. Oh, it's moving? Okay. I think they're moving to Lone Dire to get retrained, potentially. That's good. Michel Delving, here we go. Alright, actually a pretty big army from Enedwaith here. Alright, I'll fight. We don't quite have the edge, but we almost do. Alright. Our deployment. Let's see. We don't really need stakes. Don't have any siege equipment, but we do have a good amount of archers. A little bit of a hill here. Guess I'll take it. There's one archer unit that is simply pathetic. I'm going to put the spears here for now, but we're going to move them over a little bit when the battle starts. Okay. Looks good to me. Let's see, get these spears in the correct position quickly. You over here. Get you over here. That looks pretty good. Okay. My reinforcements are coming from across the field, and honestly, just going aggressive. I think we're gonna be fine. Are they gonna turn around and fight my reinforcements? Looks that way. It's kind of okay. In that case, defensive mode. Get ready for them to attack you. Our archers are doing good work. 1% down already. Start moving our spears up. And our javelins. And our infantry. I do have to worry about this army coming from the side, but it looks like they're going directly away from me, so it might be okay. They might change their mind if they see an easy opportunity to attack my archers, because I am kind of leaving my archers in a lurch. But I can always move back if I need to. AI is doing silly, silly things. Okay, spear's done moving. Keep moving up. Well, wait, let's see what this army does. No, they're fine. Spears keep moving up. We're not running fast here. We're walking slowly to preserve uh endurance. Stamina, that's the word. Let's start moving the archers up as well. Don't think there's a whole lot of reason for us to leave them behind. Let's run them because any second that we're not firing arrows is a second that we aren't getting kills. We'll get this up here too. Hi, why are you attacking my infantry? That's a mighty silly thing for you to be doing. And you. Okay. So, chase these guys down. Actually, no, never mind. You chase these guys down. They look like they want to still fight my infantry, which is fine. I will countercharge them. I'll probably lose a bunch of units because of it, but it's going to be funny. Because now my cav are going to charge them right in the. No, we aren't. That's just atrocious. All right, what are we doing here? Let's get you to charge here. You move on these guys. You as well. You just move up to them. You get to the side. We lost our general. No, we lost an allied general. Not my problem. If the AI is being stupid, it's not my fault. Ooh, Clan Heralds, yes please. Take a general kill. Take a general kill any day. Any day of the week. Starting to see some routing, which is understandable because we're kind of smushing these guys between our two armies. I can't see anything. They have Swan Knights. Nice. Should probably bring my cab over here just to chase down routing units. Fallon border guards are routing. That's hilarious. Grab them. Clan heralds are starting to doubt. Let's help them. Got their general. They're all gonna rout now. We've also got 81% of their armies, like there is simply no stopping us. Just grab the routers, move on with our lives. We'll continue. We'll try to grab as many routing units as we can with Cav, but we aren't going to stick around for too long. And the AI has cap too, so we should be able to grab them pretty effectively. All right, that's not worth. Do not chase those guys. Might not get there in time for this unit, but you can definitely get these guys. Is that the same unit I sent you after? Yeah. Grab these guys instead. You hit this unit. There's 2 light and spearmen left, but that's not my concern. What are you doing? You're running away from them. You realize that, don't you? Thank you. Gosh. I mean, we're picking up a couple of prisoners, but we aren't actually, like, charging near the unit, so I don't know what we're doing here. Can you get them? It's a bit of a long shot, literally. How about over here? Try fast forward, maybe? I don't know how the frame rate's going to be on that, but it's the best way to see what happens without, like, waiting forever. You did not get there in time, my friends. Alright. This unit seems to have picked up some prisoners, though. Nicely done. That should be the end of the battle, yeah. Wow. We did good. Allied army definitely lost more than us. But they also killed more, so that's my bad. Their cav really just carrying in this fight, which is good to see. It's good to see it's worth, training the cav. Loading screen, why you take so long? Alright. Execute. Exterminate. Bada bing, bada boom. Knocking them out left and right and center. Blockade Fort Bongsul. Okay. Sure. Enemy army route. Resistance is futile. Let's fix Michel Delving. There you go. Have some free tax breaks. I will move. I guess we should move you towards Numinos so we can advance as a unit there. Could probably move out of Under Towers and Mithlond if I wanted to, but I don't want to necessarily give Eredluin a free pass to attack me. So we're going to hold off on that. Number 1 at everything, of course. Naturally. Yeah, sure, you can retrain. Merchant Vaults, Mataram is finished. 11,970 is the final number for there. Doing some good work. Whew. Let's see. You need some econ buildings for sure. Rukmapur is done. Wow. Guard barracks. Sure. Fenos Nerled. Excellent. Or Willishar. Yes, do that. Midland. Start working on a school. Recruitment. We got some recruitment done in Dunyard. I'm not sure why. I guess that's fine. Alright. What is happening over here? I'm not sure why you are here. Build a watchtower there just for funsies, but Yeah, just go to the fort. That's where you're supposed to be. I do have a general in that fort, so I should probably send them up to Michel Delving to become the governor there. You're heading to Undertowers, no rush on that. You're heading to Michel Delving, you're the guy I just talked to. You're heading to Midwand. Perfect. Harland has its general, or its governor. This army was never used in combat, so we could move them out already. No, Harland's not happy about that, but it's okay. We'll head them over to Anuminus, where they will help with that siege once the siege gets underway. Hirluin is going to lead the siege as usual. Maintain the siege. But we will get some help from these various captain-led armies. And we will set up reinforcements behind them, like so. Like so. And whenever you get over here, like so. Nope, that didn't work because I've got this guy coming over here. You want to be moving exactly here. Perfect. All right, spy, hang out there. Thank you. Michel Delving has a spy. We'll send you over here? Or no, over here, I think. So there's a settlement there that we need to take a look at. I had a spy who was moving somewhere in this area, I think. You... Okay. Pretty happy with this situation. Bree is going to fall in one turn, so I guess we should just hurry up and finish our turn. You are going north. And you are heading east. Keep that up. Good. Anything else we need to do this turn? Probably not. There's a bunch of guys who are close to the fort, but they aren't quite there. What are you doing? You're just going to the fort, and you are an army that could be led somewhere. Let's put those two things together and send you up towards Baridonyanak. Now let us save the game and end the turn. Just gonna make sure I'm waiting on an army to get down to Lone Dyer, I think. Yeah. Okay, now save the game. And now end the turn. Spies, generals, troops, all moving. Music to my ears. Still don't understand how Enedwaith is still alive because I killed their faction leader and faction heir in the same battle. That should have killed them. But here we are. Maybe it just takes a turn? Doubt it. Or maybe it has to be on my turn? They didn't even fight me at Bree. How disappointing. Exterminate the populace. Alright. Good work, team. Right, what do you got? Nothing. Lower the tax rate. Build a library. Resistance is futile. End of turn report, we're number 1. Got a new family member, but not much else. Imlad Karnan is finished. Very good. Alkfud, still got a ways to go. Regnas is finished. Duniyard still has a way to go. Argond is almost done. Byrig. Let's work on a market for you. Dolorn. Like an inn. Reloniac, Royal Hall, Hobbiton. Waiting on an upgrade, that's fine. Junior still recruiting some stuff. Captain's Bodyguard, retrained there. Or Willishar, retraining Onflis Pikemen. It's good, but not terribly useful at the moment. Okay, let's try to disentangle some of our troops here at Bree. I think the army in Bree is not one that we want to have sitting in Bree, so let's start moving them out. Start by attacking that army there. And attack them again. Yeah, you better run. Alright, I think this is the army I want to have in Bree. Oops, nope, that's not what I wanted. There we go. They have a slightly smaller banner than anybody else. Let's get you as far down the road as we can. We aren't going to Fornos Dorain, we're going to Arnor. Or, oh, I should have thought about this, but we should probably go take Ruinos and Ladras. But I have said that I want to go and take the northern settlements first, so I will do that. Do I have a governor at Mengelin? Yes, I do. Will it help? Yes, it will. Alright, so we can move out of Mengelin as well, bring that army along. Always nice to see. You should head up here and see what that settlement looks like. I'm pretty sure it's Dwarven, but we'll take a look at it anyways. I do need a general at Bree now, so let's take a look at our fort. There's somebody almost at the fort, but we'll send them to Bree instead. Alright. How are we doing it in Numinos? Just fine, nothing to worry about there. Is this your capital? No. Baridoniac is, I think? Yes, and you have your faction heir in your capital. Okay, cool. Where's your faction leader, though? He's in Ladras. Alright, so we definitely need to go over... We have to go swing east once we've taken Anuminas, Baridoniac, Gobadrine, Onsul. Okay, so there's a ways to go. We're working on it. It's happening, but we're working on it. Alright, let's save the game and end the turn again. Oh, wait, forgot watchtowers. Let's do that quick. I try to hug these mountains as much as I can. It's a little silly, perhaps, but it makes sure that we have as much shadow erased as possible. That's what it's all about. Okay, now we can save the game again. Same save slot. And end the turn. Our ship is almost around the cape there, maybe. I almost have our last governor down in Khan's territory, which is good. Maybe I should get some spies in Rohan's territory. It's a very un-ally thing to do, but possibly worth doing. Ooh, I sent too many generals up here. That's okay. Hobbiton looks like it's upset about something. They might riot. I don't want that to happen, but it might happen anyway. End of turn report looks good. 4 new generals. Head to the fort. A lot of generals coming in Harad and Khan's territory right now. Gelibrin. That's a new one. I don't think that's the right fort. No, it's not. And Imla Karnan. Take your time, get over there. Lont Ongren is finished. Hothanur is finished. Amanethil still working. Eisenrun. Let's work on a smoking house there. Can always use more spies. Tal Al-Jaf. Roads. Amukhans. Kizilkum. Bankaragnir. Korondaj is finished. Nice. Uzradum. You do need pop growth, so let's work on that. Cattle farming in Harland. He's working on an inn. Michel Delving and a library. Let's get the Mason Skill House there. Cool, looking good. Hobbiton, what's up? 70%. You need a general. Working on it, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Nope. You are going to Michel Delving instead of Hobbiton, but that's okay. You're going to Mithlon. I'm not going to touch that. I think we've got Annuminous covered. I think I'm actually going to have you besiege this. Because it's going to be funny. We have these troops on their way to Bari Donyana. Ooh, hello. Did we knock that general out? I think we might have. I think we might have done. I can't be certain of it, but I think that's what happened. Alright, we got a little modified phalanx going there. We're just passing through. Don't mind us, Erluin. I am going to start training a spy, if I can, somewhere. Here. 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 That'll be good for now. I'm going to start working on getting spies over to Rohan's territory as well. And actually, I could get a spy into various parts of Dol Amroth. That might be useful. I have a spy at Global Merland already, so it's really just getting a spy to these two settlements, Methrest and Dol Amroth, and then possibly getting a spy at Global Tolfolus. I think that's the name of it. I'm not sure. I'm gonna work on getting a new navy down here and then get a new spy there as well. Save the game. Boom, boom, boom. And did I do watchtowers again already? No. Do that quick. Oh, I still have time to do so. We might be running out of room. Yeah, we kind of have to go back and forth now instead of just going straight. I can do one more turn, I think. I'm eyeing the clock and I'm thinking about how much time I've spent in this recording, and I know I've gone over an hour, but I think I can do one more turn. So let's do that. Save the game again. Oh, wait, let me check my ship. You are still not in range. Okay, save the game. Oop, save the game one more time. And end the turn. Got our general at Sturlutza Khan. Got another general sitting in the fort. A lot more stuff happening in various places. It's just generals moving for the most part. at this point. That's my entire turn is just generals moving. Which I'm not mad at. Like it takes time to move generals. But yeah, the the map looks really funny right now because it's just a bunch of white and then like Dorwinian kind of, Eredluin sort of, and um yeah, not much else. General, get to this fort. We got a new general from marriage. That's good. End of turn report. Number 1, baby. Number 1 everywhere. Let's queue up this upgrade and cut us into it. Faction announcements. A bunch of trait increases. Okay. I think that might have been from the spies that I'm recruiting. Steward stables to get an army barracks. Can I retrain something here? Actually, no, I can't. Buy, whatever. Get more pop growth, please. Steward stables here. Get army barracks. Tirthwin. Pick up an inn, I think. Get rid of this stupid military garrison. School. University is next. Bree got a library. Let's work on a Mason's Guildhouse so we can build things faster. Ethring got a spy. Thank you. Please go to spy on Ethelond. I actually need one more spy than I thought. So recruit another one. Fanwalond got a spy. Fanwalond, I think I want you to hold your spy, or at least have it near the docks. Columbeld, you got a spy, and I want them to go. Actually, you can go to Ethelond. Hold on. You go to Dol Amroth. And you go to Ethelond, because you're closer there. Okay. Regnos. Your spy is going into Rohan. Duniard. Your spy will also go into Rohan, I believe, to see Guineard. Duniard to Guineard. Byrid. You should send your spy north, I think. To, like... Well, I say that, but actually, send your spy to, like, the Foldberg. Or no, the Hornburg. Tirthwin. Your spy can go north for sure. Up to here, I think. I think I've got somebody going here already. And that's all the spies. Okay. Let's get the siege of Baridonianak on the go. Let's get a force up here first. Siege it. Maintain. And then you just join that army. Thank you. Think you can probably get there now. Yep. Maintain the siege. Can you get up to the 3rd slot? No. Not quite. That's okay. We'll get back up to every place we can. Like that. Maybe we can change up our formation a little bit in the next turn, which would be very useful. Okay. Why are there 2 spies at Nokaragla? Because this one's going over here. Good. You're heading to Mount Graham. Very good. You are heading to Morvatarth. Kidoki. Yeah, we're starting to look pretty good here. We've got troops everywhere. We've got spies everywhere. We're making money like nobody's business. Hobbiton's about to revolt. Let's get you in there. Did I have somebody heading towards Hobbiton? Doesn't look like it. Maybe you were heading towards Hobbiton, but you got stuck somewhere? Let's send you to Michel Delving then. Or wait, no, didn't I send 2 generals to the same place? Yes, you can go to Michel Delving. That's perfect. And then this guy that I just sent forward to Michel Delving can start working his way up towards Numinas, where he can be the general. You just keep moving, my friend. Build a watchtower too, why not? Oh, it's so good. It's so good to have just steamroll power and just completely destroy an entire faction just one turn after another. It's really quite hilarious. Oh, we can actually train a spy in Hobbiton. I think I might do that. It's like, I have spies at Kuzenor. You're sending him seconds, but no. Do I have a spy? No, I don't. I have a diplomat at Kuzenor because that's their capital. I have a spy at Kuzenor. I have a spy at Perth and Lune, but I don't have a spy over here, so that would be useful to have. Cool. Alright, we're really doing the Lord's work here. Let's see. I think at this point I'm out of time, though. Let's do watchtowers down here in the south. Good. Save the game, and hopefully I remember all the stuff that I was getting up to. But for sure we're besieging Anuminas and Baridonianak, which is just massive. And I am very happy with the progress that we made today. We took Bree, we took Hobbiton, and we took Michel Delving. We are carving up Enedwaith. They have simply no hope remaining, and it's great to see. So, with that, let's do the closing announcements, of course. Make sure you click the like button, the subscribe button, send me a comment, even if it's just to say, hey, you should name Michel Delving something silly. I am definitely open to silly suggestions for names. Or just to say hello. Just like drop me an emoji that represents, how you're feeling about the campaign or whatever. I'm perfectly fine with that. Am I close? No. Also in the description, you'll find a bunch of links. One of them will take you to my Patreon page where you can support me financially for $5 per month. It really helps me out. It's my only source of income right now, and it works out to like 17 cents per daily episode, which is like, I think, really good money value. So go ahead and do that if you have $5 to spare per month. You can also find a link to my Discord where you are able to chat with me and other people who enjoy the channel. You'll also find a link to my Ingress channel where I am recording daily videos about Ingress, which is a mobile GPS-based game. It's a lot of fun. Think Pokemon Go, but like more strategic. And then, what else? There's another link in the description, right, to the playlist for this campaign, so you can watch all 60-some episodes of it all in a row, which I wouldn't recommend doing in one sitting, but if you want to keep track of your progress on the campaign, that is definitely a way to do it. Alright, I think that's all the things I need to say. Thank you all once again for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.